After 3 hours of hard work, I have managed to find a solution for my stupid mistake.
And then Dexter said, "You are stupid! You are stupid! And don't forget, you are stupid!"
I will repeat, do not try to take out this this plastic part, because you will almost sure will break the plastic axle that the white part is rotating on. So don't do it. Don't do like me. I tried everything. This is the broken part. So this little plastic axle. I tried everything to glue it back. Of course, it didn't hold on position. The surface is too small for the glue to have a good grip. I tried to use a file and to scratch the plastic, and there was a metal axle coming from the main board. So I tried to solder some metallic axle to rebuild but of course no chance, I couldn't do it. Finally, from this side I drilled a small hole, and then I used a tiny screw. I forced the screwing of the tiny screw, and here it is, the new solution. It seems to be working because the plastic arm is doing its sliding movement, so it is okay. My only fear now, the upper part of the screw will hit this point, so it is too high and it will hit on the PCB. I don't know if it is too much, and this way it will influence the position, the final position of the PCB. But in any case, I will take a file and I will grind the head of the screw, so it will be a little bit lower. Anyway, I hope I will succeed with this this Walkman. I did a stupid mistake, and this was a very dramatic solution, but hopefully it will last and it will do the job for this white part. I am very eager to put everything in place. I am very curious about the screw solution for the broken plastic axle. I hope it will hold in place. I put some thread lock underneath. I hope it won't unscrew due to the repeated movements. Okay, let's proceed with it. I want to show you how to mount this spring. This spring is in the tape cassette compartment. So in the end this have to be like this. Here is a better view, and this will be held in place by the plastic frame. Okay, this is just a detail, but it's better to be known. Okay, let's proceed with the motor. Okay, one screw is okay, the second screw. I want to make a short test now that I have the motor in place. Okay, this is the position, and the PCB should go lower so I can solder the 4 pins from the motor. I guess it is okay, maybe half a millimeter or less it would be better, but I guess it is okay. Let's proceed with the wheels. Let's use the magnifying glass. So you have here this wheel. This wheel goes here. Let's not forget about the reels, the take-up reel and the deliver reel. I will use some grease. I repeated in all my videos, try not to grease all over this plastic axle. You have to put grease just on the bases. Why? Because the tip of this post is used to join snugly with this part, this plastic part. Okay, it is on its place. Let's insert the second one too. As far as I could observe, they are identical, so you don't have to take care which is which. Okay, I will keep my finger on these so they won't come out. And now you have to put the springs. I guess I won't need, but I will put just a little grease so the springs won't have a very bad friction with the plastic part. Okay, and now these caps, these hubs, I guess it's more appropriate. You keep pressed on the other side and push gently. You will hear a click, so they are locked on their position. Okay, let's spin it every one. I'm seeing a problem here. On this side, I think the screw from the other side just came out too much. So either I'll use my pliers to cut, but it is too small to cut. I have already done it. I guess now it's more appropriate to use a small file, but I'm afraid I will move it from its position. It is the cut isn't very straight, so it has some sharp, some pointy edge, so it needs to be grinded. Okay. I know some of you will not approve these improvisations of mine, but you know, desperate times require desperate solutions. So I am just happy that somehow it will work, I hope, in the end. Let me test once again the white plastic part. Yes, it is working as it should. Okay. Okay, let's proceed with the rest of the wheels. Oops. Now I have two wheels that are very much alike, but as far as I remember, the wheel with the green spot was on this side. Okay. I am not very organized, I must confess, but as you can see, I have forgot to put one of the two springs from this area, but I will repair right now my mistake. Hope you see what I'm doing here. I guess on a big screen, on a large screen, you can see better, but you know, I guess this is not a kind of tutorial, not a tutorial for somebody that doesn't have practical skills. So who has these practical skills won't need to watch every step I'm doing here, but you know, sometimes it is better to see what somebody has done before and to maybe find the position of a certain piece, or you know, these kind of problems. Yes, the spring is in place. It is working. The role of the spring is to keep this metallic arm in tension. It can't be from a different place than this one. This is like a puzzle, you know? Just follow the matches on the mainboard. Okay. Okay, let's put some grease on its place, and this will, despite the fact that it has some locking wings, plastic wings, as the other wheels, it goes like this, with those wings underneath. Is not on its position. Now I guess it is okay. Yes, and it is greased. it is doing its job to lock the cam wheel in different positions. Of location 1. Okay, now it is in place. Yes. Okay, next I have to mount this white wheel. Some grease won't hurt for sure. Maybe you wonder what type of grease is this. I'm not very sure, but I noticed that it doesn't attack plastic, doesn't melt plastic. It is transparent. And I noticed that it doesn't get hard in time. I promised I will open the clutch assembly to check the inside status. Of course, I have to use a sharp knife. Okay. Oops, here we have some problems. Here it mustn't be oil, so you have to wipe I must admit that I don't know for sure, but I checked on the internet, on many forums. I even asked ChatGPT if the Sony Walkmans are using wet clutch assembly, and all the sources are saying that the clutch for Walkmans has to be dried. So I'm trying to remove the oil. There is also, I guess, something. This I wanted to check. See, there is a small plastic washer, a thin plastic washer. This washer is very important. This is adjusting the force of the friction developed by the clutch assembly. So if you don't have that washer, the clutch will be very tight. If you have maybe 2 or 3, maybe inside, the clutch will be too loose. So I I noticed that at least for these Sony mechanisms, the rule is to have one single plastic washer. But maybe some other models will have more or something different. Let's put them back. The washer is in its place. Now it comes the magnetic brown part, and now the metallic washer. I guess I have to center a little bit. Maybe during rotation it will be unbalanced, so I will balance as much as I can. Okay, let's put some grease on the metallic axle. I wonder if the noise has gone. The noise I showed you. I think it is moving, how do I say? It's not moving in the same amount of freedom like previously, but it doesn't make noise. Sometimes I wonder, is it okay to put grease on these wheels? Anyway, I will see after running everything with the motor with some speed. I guess the grease will find its way and its proper place. Okay, let me check once again. So I guess everything is almost in place. Okay, another part I have to insert is this plastic wheel. Well, for the flywheels I will put oil. I'll put oil from here when they are disassembled. I know sometimes I can put oil after they are mounted and from the other side. The small flywheel goes here. It is moving freely, no noise, no nothing. Of course, you have to pay attention to have the plastic washers here, both of them. It is spinning, of course. Why wouldn't? This one has a locking washer, plastic washer. Okay, let's put it with this part. As I told you, I can put oil from this side here on the edge of the metallic sleeve, on this opening, and of course I will do it right now. And I'll put some oil here too, because here might be dried. Remember, we have to put this, the red, the smaller hole washer on this side. because, as you remember, the flywheels have different diameters. This is the larger one. I don't know. All this worked very easy. It seems like I am doing something wrong. I hope not. No, something is not right. Yes, it's not right because I have to push more from behind. So let me find something, but I guess I will use my finger again. Okay, let's start with this one. This part, the tip of the capstan, has two recesses. I guess this is the right word. One is for the blocking washer, and the other one is for the black cap, black protective cap. This one. So I put the plastic washer on the first recess, and it was too thin. And oops, where is the cap? It just disappeared from my hand. Okay, let me put the plastic washer for the second flywheel, and I will search for, yes, it is in place. Okay, here is the plastic cap. They are very slippery. They are tiny and everything is oiled, so it is very hard to keep them in your finger. Okay. The second one is okay too. I want to rotate the flywheels, and I'll let it 10-15 minutes to for the oil to go down and not to spill all over the capstan. Anyway, if the oil will spill, I will wipe it with paper towel and alcohol. Let me put oil here too. Let me check once again if the cam wheel is changing the modes properly. So we have some fast forward, I guess. Now it's playback and forward. Now it is reverse playback. It's forward, fast forward. Now it's playback. I'm waiting for rewind. Is it working properly? Is in contact with the... Oh yeah. So this is the secret. When in fast winding mode, so if it goes on the normal way, on the clockwise way, yes, and on the other way, it will change this wheel. Okay, now I understand. Smart engineers from Sony. Let me assemble the rubber belt. From here, from up here. Okay, now as a fine-tuning operation, you have to make sure that the rubber belt is not twisted. So my technique is like this. I will grab with the tweezer and I will force the rubber belt to go untwisted until the next turn. I want to insert the head ribbon cable, and this is the part I was telling you when I disassemble it. I'm very sure it has some role and importance. Goes like this. I will put a picture, a detailed picture on the video. Now here comes the moment of truth, to see if my savior screw saved the day or it complicated more. I wonder if it is okay like this. Anyway, now it's time to put the plastic frame. I guess I could make, but why not? I could assemble almost temporary, not everything but most of the parts, and give it a run to see if it is working better than last time. I don't know why, but this screw requires some force, but I guess now it's okay. Yes, it's okay. First I have to solder the contacts of the motor. I started the soldering iron. This is the part I am annoyed very much with these Walkmans, this type of Walkmans. I have to solder and unsolder everything before having a test. So the PCB pads are very prone to be exfoliated, and this is not a good thing for my repairing activity. You want to repair something and you have to repair another thing. I like the joints, the soldering joints, to be cleaned up properly, and so I always use flux paste. maybe they are not the most beautiful solder joints, but they are for sure very resistant and without cold joints. Okay, let me solder the motor. I'll put solder temporarily, and after that, job done. Nice. But this, the spacer, the plastic spacer, last night I checked the physical state of the push buttons, and I noticed that this button here, or this one, no, this one, no, this one. Oh, now it's working. It doesn't make a very clear click. It's kind of soft click. So I am suspecting it that maybe some acid from the battery leaked inside and developed a nice corrosion formation in there. So I have to open it up. But for now, let's stay with the mechanism. Okay, here we have a long screw. Well, I can feel some tension on this part. I guess the adventure is not over yet, because it has some height, some different height than usually. I am afraid it won't fit properly with the covers, or maybe, I don't know, it will affect somehow. I shall see. Okay, one more screw. In fact, I have to put two more screws. One here and another one. Hopefully I will find it. It's not this one, but I cannot find it. Anyway, this might work. Here it is. This might work without this screw for the moment. I will search for it. Let me put the battery to see if electrically it is. Yes, it is clicking, clacking. It makes some noise, and as far as I know, I can test it even without the cassette. Let me use something softer, because the screwdrivers, the metallic screwdrivers, are deteriorating the buttons. Okay, and now it has to change because the automatic stop has kicked in. Yes, I want you to hear something. I have to keep pressed this part. The cassette sensing micro switch. So almost no sound from it. It is unbelievable. It has that noise, but is muffled, is not so obvious like before. I am very curious if the wow and flutter. Oh, this is the missing screw. It was here. Okay. I put a cassette inside. I'm keeping like this in my hand because I want to rotate it during playback, so I can see the tape also. I already tried the fast forward, rewind, working too. So without touching the rubber belt, let's give it a play. Well, my crash test dummy cassette. Oh, here is Dire Straits. It is singing. Mr. Mark Knopfler is singing correctly. Okay. It seems to be working. I can't appreciate very well if it is better than my previous FX661, but I cannot hear some evident wow and flutter issues. Now the big challenge remains to see if my modification, my dramatic solution will allow the PCB and the whole chassis to fit inside the covers. This would be the big challenge. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try to go to the next song. It has to work, but let's just try. I guess no, it was the wrong button. Let me go forward because that was my intention. So let's skip 2 songs. Well, yesterday I was very sad because I was pretty sure I broken that plastic axle, and I finished the life of this pretty interesting walkman, in my opinion, and for my skills to repair. But last night I found the solution, the saving solution, and now I'm very, very happy. Yes, Mr. Knopfler again. Okay. Yes. Okay, so far so good. I will try to put the covers to see if it fits well or not so well. I shall see. Now I see a mistake I did. The metallic contact has to be over the plastic part, so it would be impossible to do this. So I have to disassemble it, and after that I will put the... Never mind. This is how we are learning new things. Okay, I will disassemble it, and I will put it back. I will disassemble it, and after that I will put the frame. In the meantime, I'm trying to do differently, to put the frame differently. So first I put this side with the jack headphones connector, and now I will try to slip under the plastic tab here. Let me try again. Yes, because I forgot that this metallic tab is elastic and it will move. So I can put back the frame in its place. So here it is. It is very easy to properly insert. Okay, I want to check if the lever of the locking, if the lock of the door is working. Yes, it is working. With this occasion I can put back the door. One screw, it is okay. The second screw, yes. No, it's okay. Well, it's time for... it is working as it should. Now I'm very suspicious of every thing that could prevent me to close it properly because of that screw. So I am hesitating at every step. Normally the PCB and all the covers had to fit easily without too much force. If you have to put force, something is not right. It is not in the proper place. So you don't have to force because you might broke something. Okay, here is this screw is it has rust on it. Maybe I will have some time to later to clean properly the screws. I didn't try to... This is the push button that doesn't perform as expected. Let me analyze. It doesn't click like the others. So let me peel the captain foil. I guess it is captain. This is some foil that is heat resistant, but this one, it is glued somehow, I guess. Let me try again. Oh yes, exactly I was expected. So this button is dirty. It's not dirty, it's corroded. Okay, let me put some alcohol. I guess this is best to be replaced, but for the moment, as I don't have any replacements, I will use this method. Now the foil won't keep the springy cap, you know, the one that is clicking, it won't stay in its place, so I have to use some tape, transparent tape. I cut the tape to be larger than the button because it won't be a problem if this tape will cover maybe partially the adjacent buttons. Important thing is not to stay to keep the clicking cap in place. Okay, I hope it is working better. In fact, I can make a short test right now. Oops, oopsie doopsie. I put the battery Phew. I was afraid that I burned some something, but yes, it is okay. But I think they the engineers from Sony thought of this possible mistake, and they put some electronic protection from reversing the battery. Okay, now the moment of truth. Will it go in its place or will it not? Well, let me put the screws. I guess we are on the business. Okay, this is the lateral screw. One more screw. Okay, we are fine. I hope nothing will run against the walls, the plastic walls, nothing inside from the mechanism, you know, to hear some friction noises. But I guess everything it is working as it should. Okay, we have a nice looking Walkman, freshly repaired with a dramatic solution. Okay, nothing. the battery is okay, but why is not working? Sometimes this screw might be longer than it should be, and it can hit the battery. Anyway, something is wrong, but I wonder what is wrong, because it is making noises. Have I done something? Yes, there is something, I guess, or not. I wonder what is. No, this must be moving like this, but no, something is not right. I feel like something is too tight, or something is not right on this side. I shall analyze in depth, but for the moment let's insert somehow the tape. Is it working? Of course, now I rushed to make everything, to make a not so long video, and well, Mr. Knopfler is singing again. Okay, the speed is too high. I will adjust it later. Yes. Yes, it's okay, it's okay. Yes. The switches, the buttons are working. Yes. How about Dolby? Let me see. Yes. Because the tape is recorded with Dolby B. Yes. Okay, job done. I'm very happy. Yay! One more thing. Let me put near the microphone to hear the final noise. It is making this noise. I don't think this is a bad noise. It is a normal noise. After all, these are a lot of cog wheels and rubber belt with a motor that is spinning a tape, so it has to produce some noise, but it is normal noise. It has that but it's very muffled and much more attenuated than in the beginning. Maybe, I don't know, the motor is unbalanced or something else, but never mind, I'm okay with this. Okay, job done, and I declare this one solved. Yes.